Hi everyone, welcome to Harnessing Digital Data. This is the home page for our course. Our course is a combination of a seated section and an online section all tied into one. So everything you see in here is for both seated and online students. So here on the home page, this is just a brief overview of what the class is about, a little bit about what we're going to be talking about, and then at the bottom I added a course navigation section where you can access the syllabus, your grades, the modules, and then meet your instructor. So please check out this meet your instructor video. It's just a little video about me and some interesting things about myself as a teacher and as a person. And then make sure when you get to the modules, you're going to introduce yourself as one of your assignments. And I'm super excited to get to know you a little bit better. So the first thing I want you to do before you dive into this class is I want you to go to the left navigation pane of your Canvas account. Click on your account link, and then I want you to go to notifications. The first thing I want you to do is set your notifications for this class. Now mine's going to look a little different than yours, but over here on the right, it's going to tell you where all your notifications come. This one comes to my email, yours comes to your email. It's probably what it shows. So you need to set how often you see your due dates, any grading policies, and then any course content. Do you want to see if I change any course content or anything like that? Announcements, you can decide to, well, this one has you notified immediately, but you can make some changes to this. So sometimes I'll have students say, I don't know what's happening, I didn't get anything. And this is where you need to go to set your settings for how often you're notified by Canvas. We can't do it as instructors. So make sure you go through here and send yourself notifications on what's happening. Now, if you don't want it to go just to your email, you can come up here on the left under notifications and you can go down to settings. And on the far right of this next screen, you'll see your email address and then you'll see other contacts. You can add your cell phone number as an other contact method, so that instead of just getting emails about the things that I am doing in Canvas, you can get a text message. So for example, you can set up to get a text message when I grade something so you'll know immediately. That's optional. You can just stick to your email, but just know you can do your cell phone number in there too. All right, so let's go back to our page. And then from here, we're going to go into, well, let's do this first. What I want you to do is read the syllabus. I'm not going to read it to you. Just make sure you go through the syllabus and make sure you understand everything. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know if you have any questions about the syllabus. There is the institutional syllabus statement that they require everyone who has a class to include this, so feel free to check this out. And then on the left we have this ISU book bundle. Now this is if you are opted into the bundle, you'll use this link to connect to the bundle or your book for this class. And then next we're going to go down to modules, and this is the link I want you to check out. So what I want you to do is start at the top of the modules, and let me switch over to student view so you'll get a little bit better view. Okay, so this is what it should look like on your side. You're going to start with the getting started in this course section, and then I want you to just start working your way down. I want you to read these little icons. These are pages. This has content to inform you about the class. And then there's the video. So this is the video that you're watching now. So hooray, you made it this far. And then the next section is your course resources. This first link connects you to the book if you are not a book bundler. So book bundlers use the ISU book bundle link in the navigation pane on the left. Non-book bundlers will use this to purchase access, and you'll get 2 free weeks of access and before Cengage will require you to purchase it. And then there's just some common information, like if you're having issues with MindTap, that's the online platform we're going to use. This is a troubleshooting guide. You can access Microsoft Office 365 for students using your ISU email. So check that out. And when you get your access, if you want to download it or get a more advanced version, you just have to call the ISU help desk and they will help you out with that. And that's in the instructions further down. Actually, it is up in, it's in here. So I have instructions in here on how to do that. If you find you don't have access to everything in the Microsoft suite, the ISU Help Desk can help you out. And then there's some computer keyboard shortcuts if you're not familiar with those. That's just kind of useful information. And then you're just going to scroll down to week 1, start at the top, work your way to the bottom, and then complete everything for the week. And every week works the same way. So that's all I have that I wanted to talk to you about in this video. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions, you need any help, you're lost. Sometimes my links don't work. These links here, right here, you see the link. These all link to the platform called Cengage MindTap. And so you're going to see some links further down when we get to week 2 that are going to connect you right into the online tool that we use. So everything's going to be in Canvas. There's going to be links for you and everything that you need, but I'll send out more information about that. All right, that's it. That's just a brief overview of how this class runs. You'll find some more information about that here in the Getting Started in this course section, and that's all I have for you in this video. Take care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.